I've been asked the question, why Ecuador? Why not Mexico? Why not Honduras? Why not somewhere else that you've been? Why not the United States? There's a lot of Spanish-speaking people here that have never heard and need the gospel. And all those are true, that many people have not heard in other countries and even in our own. But God has placed a special burden in my heart for the people of Ecuador.
God was working on my heart. He said it's time to do your part, to take a stand for my name, and here's a promise you can claim.
One day at Children's Church, a man named Roy led me to the Lord. I was only 5 years old, but I did understand that I was a sinner. I had stolen some little toy cars, and I realized that was wrong, and learned that that sin separated me from Jesus, from being able to spend eternity with Him.
God has placed my heart in a land far away.
There's sometimes when I pray, and it just comes out in Spanish. It just comes out of my heart that way. My sending church is Bailey's Grove Baptist Church in Asheboro, North Carolina. Upon returning from Ecuador, I had the privilege to be able to attend Bailey's Grove and work in the Spanish ministry there. It was a large Spanish ministry, running over 100 on Sunday mornings, and the Lord was greatly blessing and still is.
I could never consider staying home. I will reach the world, even if I face it alone.
Just recently I was teaching my discipleship class in the Spanish church, and it was kind of funny because I always want to take my life situations that God's teaching me and try to help them and encourage them in their spiritual walk. And so I was talking to them, and I saw they kind of didn't fully understand what I was saying, I don't think, but I was telling them, I was like, you know, what I'm doing is really crazy. And they're like, no, you're going to serve God. I'm like, no. Most missionaries travel for a while, deputation at least a year or two, if not more, and raising support with churches and getting to know pastors. I said, I'm not going in 2 years, I'm going in 2 months. And so the question is, why so quick? Why in the world? Well, it doesn't feel so quick in one way, because it's something that ever since I got back I've been praying for, is to be able to return. When I went the first time, I didn't know if I wanted to fully commit to being there long term. But this time going, I'm committed, because God has laid those people on my heart and laid that place on my heart. And I know that right now that's where I'm supposed to be. Until God moves me, I plan on staying there with the church plant, helping not only that church to open other churches in Ecuador, but also across the borders into Colombia and Peru. My desire is that long after I'm gone, there will still be faithful Christians, faithful Ecuadorians serving Jesus in Ecuador and around the world, because they love Jesus. Not because it was something that a white person came and did, but that it was something that they found the truth and they want to share it with others around them.
When my